this. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll understand how to calculate transactions with the tax. So for that we did the configuration, right? So what are the configure settings we configured for tax? So under financial accounting, under global settings, under that we have this path tax on sales and purchases. Okay, basic settings. So under basic settings we have calculation procedure. This is a very important where we define the procedures. Okay, so if you look at here, we created one procedure for our company code. What is the procedure we defined? Um, what is the procedure, sir? Have we defined the procedure? Yes, right? Yep. So we define procedure as Verizon GST calculation procedure. So VZ01 GS. So let's select this one, click on control data. So here we have condition types. Okay, condition types, whether it's input or output tax. And from to two step depends upon the base. We calculate all these input tax conditions based on your main condition, which is base condition, base amount condition. And GL accounts will get determined based on the account keys. So GL accounts are assigned to the account keys. Okay, so this is all about your calculation procedure. And account keys we assign the GL accounts, and also we define tax codes position. So country. So this one we have to change it because we need to consider our relevant. BZ01GS, click on save. This is important, sir. I mean, assigning your tax procedure to your company, to the country. Taxes are always based on the country level. Okay, Control F, and this is your Verizon. Click here, Verizon, continue. So this is fine. And next, check and change settings for the tax processing keys. So we created many keys, right? So all these are our related keys. So under tax processing keys, we have to mention whether it is input tax or output tax, and also the system should generate one more line item automatically for the tax item. Okay, so for that we need to give separate line item. This is fine. Calculation. Here we defined tax. Have we defined tax codes? Anyone? Have we defined tax codes? We defined, I think, right? I1. Sir, we already defined, sir. Our country, under our country, we defined four tax codes. V1, which is IGST 12%, based on input tax. IGST, and here IGST. This the V3 is for output tax for IGST. V1 is for input tax for IGST, which is 12%, 12%. For 6%, V2 and V4. So V1, V2 are basically input tax related tax codes. So V2 is 6%, 6%. So if you want to look at here, you can look at here. So we already defined 6%, 6%. Basically, all your tax related configure settings based on your country and your tax code, your tax procedure, and whether this is input or output tax code, and you're mentioning the rates here. Okay, and you are assigning to the relevant condition types from these condition types, and it is linked with your account key. This is for your calculation on the base value. This is for your determining the GL account. Any questions here, guys? So, and also assign company code to document date. This is not, it's not mandatory step. Okay, this is not required. We'll see if it is, if at all, if it is asking, that we'll change it accordingly. Tax accounts. So this is where we assign the GL accounts position. So any one key, anyone? We So VII, this is something IGST input tax code. So we assigned both debit and 50 as posting keys. Click on rules. Under rules, we had given chart of accounts. We have not to tick the tax code and country region, because since it is already created, our tax procedure is created under country level. So under this transaction key, under VCOA, you have to select this one. Click on account. So here we are assigning your GL account for VII. Okay, this is fine. That is fine. Okay. Now come back and try to post the transaction slash O FB60. We'll try to post some input transactions. So supplier company code, change the company code to VZ01 and select our supplier. I hope we have supplier. Start search. Click on Google. So we are purchasing some services from Google. Let us copy, paste it here. This is your input tax testing. And so don't give any value here. I'll tell you why. Let us give some expenses account here. So I'll give rent expenses for example, okay, or something you're purchasing from some supplier. So I'll give as 1000, okay. And here we have this option, sir, tax code option. So you have to select option. So when I select here, system should give me the relevant tax codes here. So let us start with V1, okay. So you can give some value, press enter, we'll see. So system is expecting what it is expecting. It is expecting cost center. Come back. So what else we need? So here we have calculate option. Click on calculate tax. Also select from here as well, which is V1, 12% IGST. So why system is not calculating? What is the issue? I already mentioned. Click on simulate. Okay, this is fine. This one I will update it. System is not calculating the tax. See, tax category, tax account wrong, VZ01 1009. Tax category, tax account wrong. Tax category, okay, 1009. It is warning message, it's not the error, but we'll try to rectify the error, this message as well. So what is this, sir? You're using account keys for input tax type 2, technical field is and output tax type 1. The account key is not defined as account for non-deductible input tax. The account key is not defined as account for non-deductible input tax. The jail account used for this tax posting has been defined accordingly. Should be defined for with the tax category. Okay, so basically in the GL accounts, okay, GL accounts to be should be selected with respect to tax categories. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll change. This is your first message. Go back to the one more transaction, new window, FS00. So it is which account the system is throwing the error message? 1009, right? What is 1009, sir? 1009. So display first of all, okay, integrated IGST. This is system auto-populated GST accounts, right? So control data. So this one I'll change here. Click on the tax category. This is I'm using it for input tax. So you can select input tax or you can select star all tax types. So better since these tax GL accounts are created only for input. So I'll select only input tax. You can give this one as well. Posting without tax allowed. If you don't give this one, then system mandatorily while posting the transaction, system will ask you tax code. Okay, so there might be some transactions where I don't want to calculate any tax, so this is required. Click on save. Okay, now let us, okay, that first issue has been resolved. We'll see what are the other issues. We'll see. So system is calculating your tax, that is very good. Okay, so just imagine that you went to supermarket, you purchased worth of rupees 1000, right? Worth of 1000 rupees, your bill is 1000 rupees. So in that 1000 rupees bill, your relevant expenses, all your provisions items, and your GST is IGST is 107.14. So this is calculating within the 1,000 rupees, taxes within 1,000. If you want exclusive taxes, what we should do? Come back. So there are two ways, sir. Okay, go to the editing options. Here you can see calculate taxes on net amount, but we calculate taxes on base amount now. Okay, so if I select this one, change user master record, come back again. Now what happens? System will see above 1,000, so 1,000 plus taxes. So remove this value, press enter. Okay, 1,120. You can see the value only here. Just copy this value and paste it here. So now system has in the green mode, click on simulate. So 1,000 plus taxes. So 1,000 your expenses and your 12% is your V1 related tax code percentage, which is 120, right? So on that, so both together it is something around 1,120. So we need to make payment to the supplier inclusive taxes. So which method is looking good, sir, for you? It's a net tax rate method or base method. I mean, what do you say, the opposite to net amount, base amount, right? So we have two options. So have selected net amount. The new options has been activated. View details. Okay, this is fine. Click on post. So system successfully posted the entry also. There are no issues other than the GL master. So rent expenses, Google Private Limited integrate. So you have two options. So either you can select your calculating taxes on the net amount or base amount, whatever the values. If you see after posting the document, you can see it here taxes. See here tax base, tax amount. Okay, tax amount is 120 rupees. Your base amount is 1,000 rupees. 1,000. Your percentage is 12%. So 120. 1,000 is 120, which is 120 here. 1,009. 120. Document number. Display in currency, of course it will show in your respective currencies also. Your input tax. Any questions, sir? You can go back and check your reports. I mean if you want to go ahead and see the reports, you can go ahead and see 1,001 related GL account report and you can see the line items. But this is simple. This is an extra additional triggered tab for the taxes. Also we can see also in the different currencies. So our configuration steps are we have defined rightly, sir. We have not done any we have not I think we have not missed any configuration settings. So let us test other one also quickly. So let us test with a one base method, not on the net value method. So what I'll do, I'll just remove this one. So I'll give the GL account first. Select your value 1,000 rupees. This is for the V2. And what are the other parameters important? Cost center we need to give, which is 100. And so let me select here also tax code as V2. Click on calculate. So let us change this option to not on the net amount. Click on the base amount itself. Okay, again I activated this one. What else we need? Simulate. So system is giving 1,000 here. Select the 1,000. Okay, simulate. So within the 1,000 tax, so even 1,000. So basically for all the tax GLs, you have to update as input and output tax category. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll go to the GL account and go to the type description. So here system is saying 1,007. So here also what I'll do, I'll make it to the change mode. It's already in the change mode. Give this one as input tax, start. This is also fine. And what other GL accounts we have, sir? 7 and 9, I think we have changed it. 7 and 9. So 7 and 9 I will change. So let me change for the this one also, change mode. So here also input tax, click on save. So all the tax GL accounts should be updated with the tax cutting and posting without alert. We have this one also, I mean output tax related keys. So where we have output tax also, sir. So 2005 change. This is for the output tax related tax indicator, which is this one, output tax account. You can give star, click on save, and also sixth one, right? Sixth one. So this is also output tax. Let's save, and we have one more, which is 7, which is again change the tax category to output related, posting without tax allowed. Now come back to the transaction with vendor invoice, click on press enter. So system is calculating both central GST and state GST. Now you understood, sir, why system is picking the GL accounts automatically. So these GL accounts will pick automatically at the time of posting. Any questions, guys? So this is we calculated based on the base amount. So system is showing, because since we have two categories, right? So on 892, your 6%, 6%. Sir, how it is calculating 12% on 1000, sir? Anyone? 892, how it is calculating? If I tell you some value 1 lakh, under 1 lakh, what will be your 6%, 6%? Within 1 lakh, I should get taxes also. So how do you calculate it? So 1000, your both central GST and state GST is equal to how much? 6 plus 6% is equal to 12%. So 12 divided by 112, because your inclusive taxes this is. So 892. Just remember this formula. Okay. Total percentage divided total, that the CGST or GST, whatever the tax rate is there, total rate, tax rate divided by 100 plus tax rate. Is that clear, sir? Click on post. So this is your the earlier scenario we had seen exclusive taxes. This is inclusive taxes within the 1000 rupees. Earlier one exclusive, I mean exclusive taxes, which is calculated based on the net amount. Okay, of course 892 to 892, 6%. So 892.86, is it correct, coming correct only? Yeah, 6%. 892.86 into 6%. That is fine. 53.57. That's correct. Divided exactly. System won't to do any mistakes, sir. Very rare cases. So our both input tax related tax codes are working fine. No issues with configuration. The only issue was with the GL master, that we did not assign any tax category for input tax accounts and output tax accounts. Other than that, we are not seeing any errors. Let us test AB70 also. We'll see if we are facing any errors. So this is also change the company code to VZ01. So customer presenter. So Starlink, I think Sandeep's favorite company, right, Sandeep? So here GL account, you select some sales GL account. So here select your sales account, sir. So system again 1000 here. So what we'll do, the tax code, select the tax code what we defined for the our country. Why this is not coming? So this is going somewhere else. Okay, no amount tolerance range entered for company code VZ01. Someone has changed now immediately. SPRO. So Ashwin sir, now your issue is resolved, right? Yesterday the same error, financial accounting, GL accounting, business transactions. So even I'm getting the same error, sir. Please help me out. What I should do? So assign users to let us see. This is your which company, which one, sir? It is King. So King is here. So LKTG. Someone had updated the LKTG here. So go back here. Select your tolerance group for employees. Position. So LKTG. So some we have not entered anything. Come back. So sorry. You have to select your company code VZ01. So delete this one or copy. Select LKTG. So system will not. I don't think system will. Yeah, accepted. Okay. So we have both, sir, now. LKTG with your group related and also with blank also we have. In case if anyone removes also, that's fine. Okay. So we have VZ01 also. Here we have VZ01 deleted. So company code VZ01, it's already there. So we have couple of entries with the blank tolerance group and with your respective tolerance group. Okay, tolerance group. So this is fine, and this one is not required. We'll see if it is asking. We'll give the transaction. So press enter. So we already rectified. Now system is expecting one cost center here, some sales related cost object. So this is normal sales account. So this is fine. Come back. So here 1000. So but select your tax code first. What is your tax code, sir? Why system is not giving here? Why not selecting it at all? So I think someone has changed tax procedure calculation also. If someone is changing, then it will be difficult, sir. This is ours only. But why the customer invoice is not getting calculated? Let me check. Account is not tax relevant. That's the reason. Just see this one. Account is not tax relevant. Tax code will be ignored. Basically, earlier we have not faced this issue, right? So earlier we considered expenses during our input tax. We posted with expense rent expenses, right? So under rent expenses, let us understand that rent expenses. For this, we did not face any issue because it is already assigned your respective tax criteria and posting without. Okay. So similarly, we need to assign your sales account also. Sales is output related, so either you can put it as a star or you can put it as output is tax related. Click on change. So it's up to you, sir. I mean, of course, this one definitely will be using for output related transactions. Codes only output tax allowed. I can put it this way, or I can put it as star mark so that I can post with any tax code. All tax are allowed. So basically, we'll put accordingly. It's up to the business requirement how they want to put it. So now come back to the customer invoice. So press enter. So now system definitely should allow my, see now it's opening the F4 entries. I mean basically entries I'm able to see now. So you see here the GL account is applicable only for output tax. That's the reason system is showing only output tax related tax codes now. So let me test with V3. Let us test with V3. So no taxes on sales purchase allowed for account. V3 is not allowed. No taxes on sales and purchases are allowed for account. 4001. Okay, what is 4001, sir? Okay, 4001 is this one only. But we already assigned it right now. 4001 we assigned it, but why system is expecting again? Maybe I need to get out from these transactions and need to reprocess once again. V3 is not or no taxes on sales and purchases allowed. Double click on it here. I'm not expecting the results actually. No taxes. No taxes on sales and purchase are allowed for account 4001 B3 BC01 B3 is not allowed. Oh, is it? No, you can see, sir, output tax. V1, V2 we created for input taxes. V3 and V4 we created for. So I took V only, sir. Where is on, right? So we created both for both input and output tax codes. So I'm expecting something should be get updated right here. No taxes. No, sir. No, this is a different error now. No taxes on sales and purchase are allowed for account. This is something strange error it is. So no taxes on sales and purchase are allowed for account. FS217. What is the issue that we have done for the output tax codes? Let us go back and see. Is there any difference? Check calculation procedure. Anyhow, this is only for the condition types, right? So no issues here. GS, right? So this is your tax procedure. Here nothing will be there, just condition types only. So VCOA, VIO, VOS. Could you remember this one? VCOA, VOS and VIO. So condition types we copied accordingly. We copied from position, we copied from MW, AS, which is output tax, we copied from here. Okay, we defined all the condition types. Select this one. Now country procedure, we already checked it out. Let us check once again if someone is changing. So it is there. Now here close this one, go to the calculation. So tax codes, let us see. We have V3 and yes, oh sorry, country, right? So in here I need to select V3. So this is fine. Output VIO integrated tool percent. That's correct. Properties. This is also output tax correct. Tax accounts. This is also correct. We assigned the GL account for the VIO. That is fine. Additional for all tax codes. This is something 2007. We'll see. V2. Sorry, V2. Tax accounts. Continue. So here something went wrong. So some account determination mistake, right? Some account determination mistakes, sir. 1007, 1008. But this is input only, sir. This is fine, but I'm just trying to understand the fourth one. Let us select for the V4. Just comparing between your input and output, sir. That's it. So this is somewhere we lost VOS. Rule not specified for the VOS. Okay, basically GL accounts are not assigned properly. So this is okay. Come back to the posting. Tax accounts is the culprit for that reason. So VOS, this is Verizon's. See here, sir, 40 and 50. Save. So we did not assign posting keys. Select this one, click on rules, and we did not assign the chart of accounts at all. VCOA, click on save, and come back, come back. So here, and we have VCO. I think VCO also. VCO is again Verizon. Double click here, and this is also fine. Let me check once again. This is your VCOA 2005, and also come back. We have one more. We sorry. This also right, sir. This also. This is also fine. This is also fine. Okay. Now select it with your. Now let us come back and try to post because we have not updated the GL account for only for one tax code. We think we have not assigned, but we'll see, sir. What is the issue again? So sorry, FB70 is your customer invoice. I'm trying to simulate the scenario now. This is output testing, output tax testing, and let me give the GL account, which is 4001 amount. Let us give the same amount. Tax code I want to test it with V3, which is IGST, I think, and scroll to the right side. Cost center, give this one. Click on calculate tax. So system gives 1000 value. Select 1000 value. Press enter. Click on simulate. Now system is giving system is calculating in simulation mode. System is calculating the taxes accordingly with no errors. This is again your 1000, your expenses, your sales value, which is 1000, which is 1000 is your nothing but it is inclusive of taxes. Okay, post. So I had not seen any errors, sir. So now it is fine. So let us test this one also, 1000 with V4. Okay. Now what I'll do, just go to the edit options. Let us test the other scenario also. I want to calculate taxes on the net amount, change user master. So basically I'm trying to cover both methods. Okay. So here I've changed the master. So here system is expecting an cost object account assignment for the sales account. So here come back here. This is already there. Press enter. So I'm expecting calculate tax. So click on. So here I'm not getting a value 1000. Press enter. Now system is not calculating because we on the header level. Just make sure that your line item level and header level the tax code should be get updated. Now its system will calculate accordingly. Why? See why system is not calculating 1000? So again some mistakes. A transaction key VOS chart of accounts VCOA not defined in T030K. T030K VOS transaction key VOS chart of accounts VCOA not defined in 30K VCOA. What is the issue, sir? Again, VOS maybe. This is yours, sir. This is yours, right? Rules. This is ours only. Ha. This is a missing. So we have forgotten again for missing GL account for S also. So system giving right errors. So what should be our Vivo S state output state, sir? 2006. Click on save. Come back. Come back. Come back, guys. Okay. Anyhow, I saved it. Let us test it. This is nothing to do here, but we'll see. Press enter. Now let us. I'm expecting value should get updated. Still, I'm getting 1000 rupees only. We'll see. Simulate. So it is calculating inclusive taxes. We change the setting, right? Edit option. So this is already changed, but why system did not? The options were entered in the master, but still system is not giving the value. So let me cancel it, redo the process again. So AB 70. So before that I want edit options, sir. I want to just make sure that it is there here. Okay. Now I want to calculate it again with 4001. So here also date. Here also I want to give some 1000 value. This is your V4 and system definitely it will expect some cost account assignment. And here I want to give V4. This is also V4 and click on so still okay. Press enter. So this is now system is calculating correctly with net amount. On the net amount simulate. So this is fine. On 1000 your 12% is 6% is CGST, SGST 6% each, so 120. So your now the customer has to pay 1,120,000 inclusive taxes post. So both methods are working perfectly, sir. Any question, guys? It is very clear, right? So our configurations. So here we are. So or settings is all settings are perfectly. The only thing is while creating the GL accounts, you have to make sure while creating GL master data, I mentioned already here, sir. Tax category, input and output tax, and also activate posting without tax alert. Basically, all your tax GL accounts should be updated, whether it is input or output tax. Also activate posting without tax allowed indicator. Fine, sir. This is the issue, and we also missed out some GL accounts assignment. I hope you can just go ahead and check the reports. Yep. So now we'll start with. Tell me, sir. Shall I go ahead and start FIMM integration? This is very big exercise, okay? So we have to concentrate. So FIMM integration. Why integration is required? Anyone? Because I'll explain you. See, sir, there are certain transactions, okay? So, for example, if you are purchasing materials, so materials comes under inventory management, right? So system should system should update your inventory impact and also accounting impact, right? The quantity should get updated in your inventory management, and the value should get updated in your even in your accounting system, right? In accounting also for the books of accounts. So whenever you do any P2P transactions, purchase order transactions, system automatically update your accounting values. So no one will intervene manually in the P2P process. P2P process means if it starts with purchase requisition, then purchase order, then goods receipt. So at the time of goods receipt, you will see accounting entry. We post debit. So let me update it here. Okay, purchase requisition. Okay, no accounting impact, sir. This one. And PO, purchase order, yes, sorry, here also no accounting impact. Here we have goods receipt, goods. So here what do you say, uh, here goods receipt inventory debited and GRIR credited. What is GRIR? Credited. GRIR means goods receipt invoice received. Until the invoice is received, this will show as open item. Until invoice is received from the vendor, this will show as open item. Now vendor invoice, which is invoice receipt. Okay. Now here again GRIR will get knocked off. This is debit and your this one will get credited. This will get cleared here. Cleared. Now become cleared. So until the invoice is received, this will show as an open item. GRIR account will show as an open item. That's the reason this is introduced and created in the as part of the process. So system automatically these GL accounts will pick automatically while posting the transactions, goods receipt, invoice receipt. So integration. So we need to assign GL accounts for inventory settings. Where we will do that? In OBYC transaction. On what basis GL accounts we determine? GL accounts will determine based on transaction key. Okay, based on transaction key. For example, we have BSX or RRX. Okay, BSX is for inventory transactions. Okay, RRX is for GRIR. So, so if you look at here, GRIR. So system should. So we are assigning GL account in the RRX transaction key here in this GRIR. Okay, BSX inventory. So we are assigning GL account inventory GL account under BSX transaction key. So that's the reason this is required. And also Not only transaction key, we assign valuation class. Valuation class. What is valuation class? So usually valuation class are defined by material types. For example, raw materials, semi-finished goods, finished goods. So you are differentiating the materials, okay, material types, which is nothing but valuation class. I will just give one identification for raw materials 1000, this is 2000, this is 3000. So I will assign it accordingly. So for this, in this case, I'm just purchasing materials, raw materials. So this comes under this valuation class. This valuation class will be assigned in the transaction key in the WRX and BSX is assigned in transaction key. Not only transaction key, but also in material master. Okay. Also, we have one more thing, system at the time of goods receipt. So this goods receipt, so goods receipt received against purchase order. So in SAP, each movement of material will be defined by movement types. Movement types, material movements. So in our case, we are receiving materials against your purchase order at the time of goods receipt. Goods, right? You are receiving goods against your purchase order with a respective movement type, that is called 101 movement type. We have hundreds of movement types. For each movement type, we'll have some description. We'll consider some scenario, some business transaction. Goods receipt against purchase order. So like this, we'll have n number of transactions. Any questions here? Anything that you did not understood here? It's a standard functionality, sir. It should be there everywhere. Otherwise, this is everywhere. It is there everywhere. It should be there. Okay. This is not that is new in the S4HANA system. This is common. I mean, it's a standard inventory. One of the standard functionality or a standard key feature for the different movement types. SAP already provided standard movement types for each different movement type, middle movement transaction. Okay, now let us, so for this one, yep. Now in an organization, just we consider Verizon only. So under Verizon, you may have some separate department which is called purchasing department. So that purchasing department, what it will do, it will consider all purchasing activities, right? Purchasing department activities related to purchases, activities related to purchases. Okay, so in SAP, we call it as purchase organization. Purchase organization. So everything will be taken care via purchase organization. Now the another question is, uh, so where exactly the materials are produced? I mean, you're trying to manufacture a product. Where the manufacturing takes place? What is that called? That is what you call that place? Factory? Okay, the particular place where the materials are produced, with the finished products will get produced. Material manufacturing, what is that called? Plant, right? Okay, it's a place goods are where goods or services produced. Okay, this is plant. Now in SAP FIMM integration, we need to define all this. Of course, there are certain transactions we SAP already provided. Certain transactions we need to define. Now we need to mention that the plant again, or we need to assign it to the our company code. Purchase organization also we need to assign it to the company code. So again, we need to define again, similarly like in financial accounting, we define business area, company code. So in from the FIMM perspective also, we need to define certain prerequisite definitions, and also we need to assign it accordingly to the company code. Okay, let us understand what are the configuration settings we have for FIMM integration. So if you look at here, if you start from here, create plant. So one more thing. So all these settings which are related to okay, in real time we are not going to do. In real time, this will be done by consultant. There are few transactions, couple of transactions where FI team will involve, where they will involve account determination settings, GL perspective. Wherever GL accounts are to be assigned, so at that level we'll assign the at that particular, I mean, for those settings, for those config settings, we will involve from the accounting perspective. So even I'm not very sure regarding the path, okay, but we have the, I have already updated the T codes. Just we can go ahead and with we can just proceed with the we can proceed the transactions by entering the T code, okay. But I will show you where exactly the paths will be available. Slash o spro img. No need to worry about the path for the other areas, sir. But better to know, it's not like that. So, and you can see it here. Logistic general. This is one area you will have, and if you close this one, you will see here also. Under after logistics man, you can see this one, material management. Okay, this is logistic general. You can see settings over there, and also you have logistics execution. Also, you have some settings. Okay. So this is something related to the module. So here metal management. Now we are defining enterprise structure, sir. Okay. Under enterprise structure. So definition. So even I don't remember where exactly we create plant. Plant comes under logistics general. Okay. So under logistics general, create define plant. Now we are starting with the plant. So plant is a place. So if you want to see the definition, definitely can go ahead and see the plant definition by clicking on F1 key. It's a standard definition of plant. So basically it's a place. Huh. Not company code, sir. This is from the perspective. Ha, ha. Yes, yes. Not starting, Nuchi, sir. They'll see the company code is defined always defined from FI. So under company code, you will have many like business area, like plant and so on. This is coming under company code, sir. Okay. So basically, these are the different organizational units: sales organization, purchase organization, plant, division, storage location. All this comes under your company code, under company code. Okay, sir. Ha. So, ha, sir. This transaction code is done by only. Sir, 1 minute, sir. One friend is calling continuously. చెప్పు. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. ఉన్నాను. Sorry, guys. Extremely sorry. So we need to define one plant here. So let us take one plant. So we have standard plants, okay, which is I don't see someone has changed many settings, sir. Someone has changed some settings. Usually you will have plant, standard plants, 171710, okay, 1010. All these are the standard plants. So I will just consider the plant which I have created where there are no errors, okay. So I'm just considering this plant. So I'm just copying it here, and I'll change the plant name. What is our company code, sir? VZ01, okay. Or if you want to give some VZP1, you can give. It's up to you. So let for a easy identification, I'll just give VC01. I'll change the name to VC01. This also, I'll change the description VC01. Press enter. So system definitely will ask you where the address is. So this is Verizon India prohibited. Click on continue. All other details are same. Click on save. So we created one plant now. So this is a plant where the goods are set, where the materials are used for preparing, manufacturing the product. Okay. So this is plant. Come back to your next configuration settings. Sir, you are following, right? Hello. Huh? So we defined a plant, sir, under FIMM integration. Sir, Vijay sir, you are talking about these, all these settings are done by consultant. We are not going to do, sir. Okay. So in real time. So this is storage location. So storage location, if you look at here, I updated with three different locations. One for raw materials, one for semi-finished, one for finished goods. So let us understand where the raw materials. So here again, what is your path, sir? Definition, infrastructure, definition, material management. So this is coming under material management path. So here storage location. Continue. So plant we already created as VZ01 as a plant. Continue. So new entries, I'll just give storage location, or else I'll just give the same identification. It's very easy for to remember. So storage location for VZ01. Press enter. So this is fine. Just keep it as it is valid. Click on save. No need to enter any details. If it is mandatory, we'll come back here. So now we defined two steps. One is plant and one is storage location. Now purchase organization, where it is there? I think it is there under middle management only. Click on maintain purchase organization. New entries. I'll just copy the, I'll just create one purchase organization VC01 purchase organization for Verizon. Click on save. So it's a valid purchase organization. We defined three settings now: plant, storage location, and purchase organization. Now what we should do? Go back to your tracker. So tracker says that we need to assign plant to company code and also purchase organization to company code, and also linking between your plant and purchase organization. Three settings are there, sir. Okay. So where exactly with that we can do? We need to go to the assignment. Assignment, and under logistic general define the plant. So assign plant to the company code. Position. So here VZ01. Sorry, this is company. So VZ01 defined, right, sir? Okay. Why it is not coming? Position, because this is new entries, sir. So definitely we need to use new entries option. So VZ01 and VZ01 plant. So basically here we are assigning plant to our company code. Next setting is we need to assign under material management. The first step is your assigning purchase organization to company code. Here also new entries. No, we need to use the position option. This is also VZ01 purchase organization. Give your company code VZ01. Continue back. So we now again assign purchase organization to the plant. Here I don't see position. I think it's new entries. So purchase organization is VZ01, and also we created plant also with name VZ01. Okay. So what we defined, sir? We defined plant and also storage location and also purchase organization. This comes under logistics general. These two steps comes under material management. And assigning the plant to company code, and also assigning purchase organization to company code, and also assigning plant to purchase organization under material management assignment, or else you can use the T codes. Now this part is done. Definition and assignment. Any questions, sir, here? 427 to 432. Is it clear? It's pretty straightforward, right? So let us go to the 433 now. Row number 433. What is 433? As I mentioned, at material types. So when I say material types, you might have different material types, right? Raw material, semi-finished goods, finished goods. These are called material types. So SAP already provided some standard material types. under OM S2 so I sir if you have some time you just update the path, but you have to search it sir accordingly. Okay, so OM S2, I'll just use the transaction code slash o OM S2. So what I'm saying here, sir, under OEMs to what I have to do? I'm just saying that go to the position ROH raw material. This is a standard material type used for raw material. Copy material type ID description, save, select, double click on quantity and value updating, position, valuation area, plant, material type, quantity updating, value updating. So basically what we are doing is just copying it and updating quantity and value and valuation area something. So what we'll do here, we'll go to the ROH, which is your standard material type. So select this one, click on copy. So what I'll do here, I'll just change the ROH, which is Verizon ROH. Okay, raw materials for Verizon. Press enter, and it's already getting update. Okay, press enter, continue. So this is also fine, and this is ours. Select your relevant material movement type, and make sure your valuation plant is VZ01. So select VZ01 valuation area. So valuation area and your company code, your plant is both, everything is same. Okay, quantity updating, value updating. You have to activate your quantity and value updating. Click on save, continue. Okay, come back, select here. So this is what we have done. We have created only one material type, sir. Okay, let us create other material types as per the scenarios. Now material post maintain posting periods for company maintain posting periods company code for material management OMSY. So position company code year period save. So OMSY position, what is our company code? VZ01. So under Verizon, this is what, this is your current year. So what is our current year, sir? 2025. So press enter. So system is asking what is your current period, what is, we are in which period, sir? Seventh period. So select seventh period and press enter. So system gives automatically the previous year, the previous period, okay, or current year, previous month. So if you look at here, it's showing current year only, but with the previous period getting updated. So, so what system is doing is updating the previous period for the current year and also previous year for the last period. Okay. So system automatically gives, and if we have here two periods, sir, allow back postings. Don't allow back postings. So this one you have two options. Anyhow, this is not our relevant transaction code, relevant to MM team, but basically we have an option here, allow back postings. So we have defined these two steps. So OM is two. We created one material type. We created one. We already opened the period for the current period for the materials. Okay. Creation of plant parameters. OMI8. Copy plant from 1000 and copy it. Continue it. So OMI8. OMI8. So basically copy from plant. So basically, let us see what is the plant we have here. We'll see. Someone has changed all the settings, sir. That's the main problem. Let me configure from 1710 standard one. 1000 also I think there, but let me copy it from 1000 1710, which is standard one from our plant VZ01. Press enter. Copy it. So parameters all be maintained for plant. Yes, do you want over that? Just overwrite it. Here also we can create it. Okay. So target also we had given. So 435 and the first step. Okay. So initially we had given the only what do you say parameters there and here also. I don't think that the first step is necessary, but anyhow, fine. Let us do this activity also because it will copy all the parameters. OMI8. We have done that one. So what is your next step, sir? This one we'll see if this is required. Default values of tax codes for invoice verification. V0, V0. So OMR2, OMR2 position. VZ01 our company code. So we have, there is no option over there. Company code is VZ01. So VZ01. So here I'll put it as V0, which is input tax code standard one. So basically we have not defined it. We'll come back to this transaction code. We'll define it, sir. Or else we can use the existing tax codes. So here it is saying that V0 is a 0% tax code. Okay. So no tax code available because as of now we have not defined V00, but we have other input output tax codes. Anyhow, we are purchasing material, so definitely it will be your input tax codes. So GR tolerance group OM C0. What we should do here? Copy 1000 tolerance key B1. Copy it. Change company code. Do not check. Do not check. Save. Repeat the same for B2 VP. So B1, B2, and VP for the different tolerance grids we need to assign for the specific tolerance limits. OM C0. OM C0. So let us see. You can look at here. B1, B2, VP. We have all the three. Okay. Copy it. What we'll do, we'll change our company code. So this one we cannot use it, sir, because it is in the foreign currency. We need some relevant local currency. I'll cancel first. Okay, let me read. Okay, let me select our relevant one, which is something Raj, which is definitely it will be something INR. Copy it. So INR only. So what I'll change the company code to VZ01, and also do not check anything. Do not check anything. Click on copy. So again the second one, this also VZ01. Yeah, that will be there, sir. The only thing is we are assigning B1, B2, and the other one VP to our company code. That's it. So this also. So basically, I'm just changing the company code here. Copy and changing to your company code VZ01. Okay. If you want to go ahead, but don't copy anything. New entries, if you remember, you can enter B1, B2 every time. Okay. We are copying the existing values. Have we deleted it ours? VZ01? No, we already created it. Three keys. Click on save, sir. Continue. Now come back to the next setting. What is the next setting, sir? So this is done. So this is anyhow. It's both yellow color pending, and define tolerance group OMC0. This is also okay. This is that's what we done, right? Set tolerance limits for price variance. So this is coming under company code tolerance key PE. Company code do not check SE. So this is something under purchasing purchase order. MM purchasing under purchase order. Set tolerance limits for price variance. Here, sir. So here, why system is not showing a T code? OMEU is the correct one. Slash O OMEU. No, it's not working. That's the reason. That's the reason I have updated with path. Okay. Set tolerance limits for price variance. So we already have you opened the transaction code, sir? This is also done. This is also done. Now this now system is able to open the transaction, I think. Otherwise. We'll delete the locked transactions. Okay, PE, I see only two. So what we'll do, we'll copy the same Raj training something. We'll copy to our company code, which is yours VZ01. And do not check, keep it, do not check everything, copy. And also we have the other one, which is cash discount related, it seems. So VZ01. Do not check, do not check. Okay, click on copy. So we created two. One is for purchasing price variance, one is for the cash discount purchasing variance. Click on save. So this is also done by consultant. What is your next transaction, sir? Set tolerance limits for OMR6 PPBD. So similar transactions. Set tolerance limits OMR6 slash O OMR6. So data locked. So what we should do? OMR6 OMR6. Again, it's so showing the same thing. SM12. So remove this one. Remove this one. Click on search. So this select this one. Click on delete. So this is getting locked. OM R6, press enter. So here now what is the transaction key that we need to copy, sir? PP and BD. What is PP and BD? So PP and PD is price variance and BD is your small differences automatically. Select this one, price variances also. Click on copy. So let me change it to our company code VC01, and this also do not check. Press enter. We have this one also VC01. Do not check. Do not check. Do not check. Do not check. Click on copy. Click on save. Continue. So this transaction also will be done by team. So this also we have defined it. PPPD also we have to define 441, which is OMRV, which is automatic status change. New entries company code set correct invoice to completed. We are activating invoices, I think. OMRV position. So here VZ01. So basically we have not entered anything, but what exactly this does, we'll see. Set correct invoice. Indicates that correct invoices are automatically set to completed. Indicator logistics invoice verification. If invoice is verified in the background as correct, depending on how this indicator is set, the system sets the invoice status to indicator is reset, indicator set. If you want to distinguish between status of new, correct, and old completed invoices that we have been verified and corrected. So, okay, basically it will check your invoices. Okay, new entries, company code is PZ01, set correct invoices, save it. Click on continue. We'll see, sir, if you're getting errors, we'll come back here. So, what we have done, sir, we just activated the correct invoice. Next one is OMWM. So this is your next step, sir. The previous one we have done it. So valuation control. OM select valuation group active OMWM. OMWM. So sir, now we have two options. One is valuation grouping code. Sorry, not two options. Basically, here this says two options with active and not active. So your material valuation, you're validating your materials. Okay. So you're validating materials. So sir, in SAP, we have one option, sir. Okay, I'll tell you what is the valuation area. So you're validating your materials based on two types. Okay, valuation area. You're evaluating materials based on company code, code level, or at plant level. So usually 99.9% everyone will be, all the clients will be requesting based on the plant. The materials needs to be validated based on plant level. Okay, that is one thing. So if I create multiple plants, okay, for example, if I create a plant 1, okay, and a plant 2, and plant 3. So you can, so basically you can group the valuation valuation grouping code. We can create valuation grouping code. Okay, you're basically you're grouping your plants since you have defined valuation area as a plant. Okay, this is also will be done by team. Now you're activating the valuation grouping code. It's already by default, it's already active across all the client, across all the company codes. What is your next step, sir? This is only observation, sir. Then this is only just to observe valuation group, but make sure that it is active. Okay. Now here valuation classes. Let me check OMWD again. Anything that I have to enter there? WM, nothing else. Only two options are there here. What is the next setting? OM, yeah, here OM, sorry, this one. OMWD. So position valuation area, plant valuation grouping code, save. So basically here we are assigning it your valuation area. OMWD. OMWD position. Our valuation area is VZ01. So this is your valuation area. This is your company code and your chart of accounts is VCOA. Here we can assign your valuation grouping code. But let us consider only standard valuation grouping code. We are not defining any valuation grouping code for our company code. Let us assign standard valuation grouping code. Come back. So here, so we assigned 0001, which is standard valuation grouping code, valuation classes. Now again, as I mentioned, GL accounts are picked from valuation classes. Okay, so here our role comes into picture. So basically, you are differentiating your asset, differentiating your material types. So in this step, in under valuation classes, we have to define account category reference, valuation class, and material type account category reference. Basically, what you are doing here, first you are defining account category reference. Then you are assigning that account category reference to the valuation class. Then combination of material type and account category reference. We'll see, sir. OMSK. So now we need to understand. So what system is saying is first assign OMSK. So let me assign raw materials. Okay. Let me assign raw materials under account category reference. Account category reference. So new entries. So I want to assign one account category reference. So I'll put it this one only, sir. VROH. That's what we had given. So where is on account category reference for raw materials. Okay. Standard one only. I'm just giving. Click on save. Continue. So back. So system is expecting one valuation class. New entries. So here valuation class is where is on ROH raw materials it is. This also VROH and description where is on valuation class for raw materials. Okay, so it's not sufficient, but keep it as it is. Click on save, continue. So one is for the this is for your account category reference. This is for the valuation class. I just given the same identification. So here also we'll give the same identification. Position, material type is your reason ROH. So here we have this one. So let us remove this one since we copied the parameters, right? So VROH presenter. Now it's showing exactly account category reference to the material type. Click on control yes. Okay. So what we defined is, sir, we defined one account category reference, we defined one valuation class, we defined one material type, linked together. Okay. So this is what we defined here. So here Sir, on 445 we'll discuss this, sir, later. Okay.